Hello, I'm Michael Calgill, president of Georgian American University. GAL is the place where students, whether they're from Georgia or internationally, come to be prepared for a job. Particularly those from Lebanon, like Nigeria and Jordan, which we're doing very well with a very good agent that we have, the International Relations Center.
Georgian American University is our medical house. We have many labs, special team of doctors, professors, and a special medical program. You have to love what do you study to be a good doctor.
I prefer to choose GAU over anything else because it's a really beautiful university with a lot of content to have for medical school.
I would like the team of Georgian American University to take over now and go ahead and introduce themselves and go ahead with the presentation as well.
I'm the Student Service Manager at Georgian American University. Nice to see you, everybody who is here and who's watching us through the live stream.
Hello, I'm Shorena Tukwadze. I'm the program head. I'm honored to introduce Georgian American University MD program to young people who want to connect their future with such challenging and noble profession as a doctor.
Hello, everyone. So I'm Anna Zitashvili. I'm representing GAU admissions department. And later I will talk about admission process and what stages we have to go through to become our students.
Georgian American University, GAU for short. This is Georgia. We are located in between Asia and Europe, but we consider ourselves to be Europeans, true Europeans. You can see the map of Georgia here. We are a very small country. This is the capital. Structure is really beautiful at GAU. We have this voice, library, cafeteria, so everything you need to feel comfortable at the campus. We also have GeoLab, which is Innovations Laboratory. This is for our IT students and for everybody who studies at GAU and wants to observe new technologies as well. So this is the photo of our building. This is a backyard. Down you can see the student lounge, you can see the front of the university, you can observe our students as well. As a student service manager, I can tell you proudly that we have lots of student activities. We have GAU band and GAU theater. Our students are involved in creating, organizing, and giving memorable performances to our students and to everybody who wants to come and join us. We have ambassadors, a cohort of GAU ambassadors. These are the students who represent their faculties. We have peer club, English club, readers club, lots of different clubs at the university. We have sports teams and we annually organize championships. We organize excursions and camps. Of course, due to COVID, this is paused this year, but we hope to resume the activities. We also organize several student parties like welcome party, Halloween, New Year party, of course, graduation party. We have students from the US, from Greece, so we do really create international.
Let's continue. I will share my screen. I just want to briefly talk about the application process at Georgian American University. First, some required documents that you have to submit in case to be a successful applicant from the very beginning. After we receive the required documents, we are giving you selection process results, and afterwards you have to final step is to reply back to the offer of the admission. Now I will briefly talk about required documents that you have to submit in case to become our applicant. First of all, you need to send copies of your academic record from your current or recent studies. And if you prefer to use mobility program possibilities, you have to send us your record of transcript from your current university. To be very specific, most frequently, applicants are asking us what educational document is enough to apply in the Georgian institutions. So you have to be eligible to apply to the higher education step in your current country where you have graduated your studies. So afterwards, the next thing that we need is a copy of your passport, a recent passport size photo, and also we need English language certificate. But if you do not have it, we can organize an interview, online interview, and we can just check your English language proficiency. And also you have to consider that all documents that the admission office requires must be in English or translated into English. Also, I have tried to collect some frequently asked questions, and I will try to cover some major questions that we have faced during this time. But if you still have some other questions, feel free to contact us or ask here during the session. The Georgian American University is accredited by Georgian law, and as Georgia takes part in Bologna process, GAU's diploma is recognized all over the world. Also, we frequently receive this question. So if they can continue their studies after graduation abroad, of course, GAU diploma gives you this opportunity. So you're free to go whenever you want. Also, we are going through some authorization process and recognition process in different countries which are not part of Bologna process. So we are very active in this case. Also, we receive frequently this question, is GAU MD diploma enough to apply for residency program? Yes, you can. You can after the graduation. It's a full-time program. You have to consider this fact. Ms. Sharon, I will talk about this topic more broadly. When is the application deadline? So we do not have strict deadlines for international students. We do have 2 intakes during one academic year. It is fall semester and spring semester intakes. And we would advise you to apply as soon as possible to join the nearest semester that we can offer you currently. And also we are receiving questions, what happens after their applications are received. So very first step is to receive your applications. The second step is to evaluate your English language proficiency. Afterwards, we start your your diploma or school living certificate recognition at the Quality Enhancement Center, which represents government body, like it's a Ministry of Education office, which is ensuring that your education is the document you represented is valid and you can continue your studies here in Georgia. And afterwards, we're waiting for the Ministry of Education, from the Ministry of Education, ministerial order, and you're becoming officially our student. And also we are receiving this question really frequently, if classes are online. So yes, studies at GAU will be online, and as well it will be campus based as well, because MD program can't be implemented in another way. We have some classes that are conducted here, and there are some classes that are conducted online. So it depends on the current pandemic situation, actually, what I can tell you. And also about the tuition fee of undergraduate medical doctor program. The cost of 1 credit is $83. And for completion, you have to collect 360 credits, and that's the major facts that I can give you now. If you have some other questions regarding admission process or regarding the program, we are always ready to answer your questions. You can also have our email address and contact us anytime you will need our assistance. Thanks a lot. So that's all that I wanted to talk about currently.
Thank you so much, Anna. We have questions from a few people, and one of them is, when is the next intake?
In the beginning of March.
All right. So there's a question from Shaheen, and she wants to know specifically what are the visa requirements for Omani nationals. Shaheen, perhaps it'll be better for us to take that separately, and we'll speak to you directly regarding that. And are you still doing online classes?
We are using currently hybrid model during the study process. Some part of courses are online, some courses are here, it's campus-based offline.
Okay, and what is the total fees for the medical course?
Like annual fee, if you're taking 60 credits per year, per academic year, it's $4,980.
All right. And any minimum scores required in the 12th grade to be a part of this course? A minimum cutoff score?
So as I have mentioned, in your country, you should be eligible to continue studies on the higher level of like institution. For example, you should be eligible to continue studies at the university level. So we have the same requirements, what are the requirements in your country where you have graduated? You have the same requirements here in Georgia, because it's an internationally recognized standard. So we obey these rules.
Can we apply if we did not do biology in high school?
We won't be able in this case to go through the quality enhancement center procedures, which is recognition of foreign education. And they won't give us permission to enroll you officially. So we will face problems.
All right, I think that's the questions we have. Anyways, I guess Shorena will be taking it forward.
Hello. Let me once again to introduce myself. I'm a head of the MD program of Georgian American University. So what is the aim of our program? The aim of our program is to raise the medical professionals in accordance to modern standards. It means that our graduates, after graduation, they will be able to apply principles of the evidence-based medicine in practice. You will be able to establish self and continuous professional development within constantly changing professional environment. So this is the main aim of our program. At the end of the medical program, you will be well prepared to either continue your training, postgraduate training, or you can directly enter the job market with their competitive skills. Of course, after graduation, you can't practice as an independent medical practitioner, but under the supervision of an independent medical practitioner. Or after graduation, you can carry out research, for example, PhD, or do teaching activities in the basic theoretical fields of the medicine. So we have students from many different countries, Lebanon, India, Singapore, Ukraine, China, and I think that this is a very good opportunity for you to get to know closer different cultures, to make friends from other countries, and this is fantastic opportunity for us as well, because after graduation you will become our world ambassadors. Now, regarding our program curriculum, which as I guess is your main interest, I will share the screen. So what is the title of the program? I will start from the title. This is undergraduate MD program, medical doctor, one cycle equal to master degree. And qualification you will acquire is a certified physician or medical doctor, MD. So undergraduate MD program is based on ECTS system. Now, what does it mean? ECTS means European Credit Transfer and Accumulation System. So this helps students to move between countries and to have their academic qualifications and study periods abroad recognized. For example, in case if you transfer to other medical college, all credits you attain in GAU will be recognized by enrolling university. One ECTS, one credit equals to 30 astronomical hours, and the number of credits obtained for 1 year, 2 semesters, may be less than 60 credits or more, and the number of credits added above 60 should not exceed 15 credits. It means that maximum number of credits you can attain during 2 semesters must not exceed 75 credits. So now what is the structure of our program? So MD program of Georgian American University is an integrated modular program, and it consists of 4 phases. The first phase, which is foundation phase, duration of the first phase is 4 semesters, 2 years. This is a foundation phase. The name of this phase is From Cell to Body. Second phase is a preclinical phase, mechanisms of health and disease. Duration is 1 year. Third phase, clinical medicine. Duration is 4 semesters, 2 years. And phase 4, this is the last phase. Duration is 1 year, preparing for practice. Now, let me to go through details of each phase of our program. So during the first phase, which is foundation phase, students, they will learn about the human body, anatomy, normal anatomy, biochemistry, genetics. They will study also physiology, cell biology. So these are the main basic subjects during the first phase of studies. Also, students will study communication and procedural skills, medical ethics, and they will start their practicing practical skills as well. So we have very well equipped clinical skill center. This clinical skill center has a lot of moulages, and you will practice to develop your practical skills in the clinical skill center. And after you go to the real hospital environment, you will feel much more confident to perform all these practical skills under the supervision of independent medical practitioner. So what are those practical skills? For example, how to make an intramuscular injection, how to make an intravenous injection, how to make intubation. So all this you will study in the clinical skills center, where you will use for this purpose moulages. But then in the real hospital, when you will get the chance to communicate with the real patient, of course, you will feel much more confident to perform all these practical skills. Also, in the first phase of our MD program, we have longitudinal course of PBL, problem-based learning. What is problem-based learning? So this is a learning method, which is student-centered method, which involves discussions among students who resolve loosely structured problems to facilitate learning. And the method not only facilitates the acquisition of the knowledge, but also helps you to acquire very important communication skills, also ability to work in team, to acquire some problem-solving skills, and etc. and etc. Second phase of our MD program is a preclinical phase. During the second phase, the main emphasis is placed on introduction to clinical medicine. You will study here basic pathology, pharmacology, and also you will start mastering the physical diagnosis. What does it mean? You will study how to inspect the patient, how to collect the history of disease, how to write and design the history of disease, and etc. So this course will help you and to prepare you for understanding clinical subjects next year. Phase 3, this is clinical medicine. Duration is a 4th semester. You will learn main clinical subjects during clinical rotations: internal medicine, cardiology, respiratory diseases, nephrology, gynecology, emergency disease, pediatric, psychiatry, clinical radiology, and etc. etc. And also, you will continue to master your clinical skills in clinical settings and in the clinical skill center. And the last phase is preparing for practice. This is year 6, graduation year. So during the graduation year, students will work in small groups and they will be assigned to a variety of the clinical outpatient and outpatient settings. And this year prepares graduating students to their future specializations in residency. And by the end of this year, students also have examination. So this was briefly about our MD program.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sharana. That was great. You got us through all the stages, and I want to thank Anona and Anona for giving us such a good introduction. Thank you guys for joining us.